to the BMWs, only fifth quickest.
As it's John Bow, car number 17, Peter Brock in the 05 Ford Sierra, Mark Scase from the Nissan GTR, Paul Radicic, the top four, as they head down towards the start-finish line for the first start. Waiting for a start in round two of the Nissan Mobile 500. And it's John Bow across the finish line to kick off the second race of the Nissan Mobile 500 series for this year. And John Bow, crew champion first, followed closely by Mark Scase, moving up in the Nissan, Peter Brock, and then it's the two BMWs and Paul Radicic, who's got off to a bad start. Heading up down the back straight for the first time. He started in the fourth position. He's already dropped about 2 or 3 spots. There's Bow out in front.
A good breakaway for the Shell Sierra. It's got at least 100 metres on Brock. Brock got a bit tied up fighting his way through the Scase. But these three have cleared out from the Snitzer BMWs, the Sonic cars. They're in 4th, 5th positions.
As they head up to the hairpin for the first time, and it's John Bow, car 17, has the Shell Sierra out in front from the Mobile 05 Sierra of Peter Brock, who's under pressure from Mark Scase in the Nissan GTR. That's the top three. And already it's Andrew Bagnall on the move in the TV3 Budget Travel Ford Sierra, who's having a go at 4th place now as the big field winds out of the hairpin down the main straight. And there's the top three. It's Bow, Brock, and Scase.
1, 2, 3. Bow, Brock, Scase. From Bagnall, from Pirro, from Radicic, from Gravitt. But already the hot pace that's expected from these top gunners from Australia really showing it. It's traffic jam city up there. Look at Scase looking for some room. But Brock it is that he'll line up for a tailgate on Bow. He's going to move up on the outside. Brock wants the early running. He needs to get that mobile car out and get some fresh air. He's done it. Or has he?
Late and hard under brakes as they head up towards the hairpin. Look at Scase ducking down through the inside. And Scase takes second from Peter Brock. Will he take first from John Bow?
Look at that four-wheel traction down the outside. Who will give way? Bow has to concede the superior power and traction of the Nissan. Grab the mountain. And off it goes to start the third lap.
Great drive by Mark Scase, and the Nissan GTR has taken the lead. And look at this. Down the main straight. Scase is now hit first. Brock holding on to second from Bow. So Bow's gone from first right back to third.
And already the tail enders are posing the gap. Look at this. Brock on 2 wheels. He had to slide through to give him that advantage over Bow, but not to lose contact with Scase. That's great stuff early on.
You've got the young Kiwi. Paul Radicic, not so young these days. Clocking in around about 27, 28 years old. Hard on his tail. It's car number 1, Emanuele Pirro, the flying Italian, member of the German Sony BMW Switzer team, the team that just loves the Wellington Street Race. They do it every year for the last 3 years in a row. They do the dogfight in style, but just losing out with the horsepower. But we'll check it out as they go down the back straight, because Radicic has got Pirro in his rear vision mirror. John Bow looks like he might be able to have a go at Rocky here.
20 seconds the gap now for Scase back to Brock. So that's a comfortable lead. Something like a second a lap he's easing away at now.
And the TV3 car is coming into the pit. We'll just update the situation with what's going to be happening now to see if Murray Taylor might be standing by to update the situation with pit row.
You had a problem with the left front, so you put a complete new set of tyres on?
Yeah, new tyres and new fuel, so it should do another 65 laps like that, over.
Ross Stone talking to Murray Taylor with the action from the pit. But it's the way through the Mark Scase from the Nissan GTR, around about 25 laps gone. 178 to complete as Godzilla the Great.
Now we've got a car in the pit. It's one of the Shell cars. It's the Dick Johnson John Bow car in the pit.
Yes, could be bad luck for Bow and Johnson.
And behind it, I believe we also have the Tony Longhurst. Yes, we have.
And they're actually sharing the pits too, aren't they?
Well, they're sharing mechanics, no less.
Dick Johnson, in the pits, what was the problem?
I just blew a turbo hose, unfortunately. In keeping with the rest of the luck we've had this weekend.
Now, what's going on here? Scase is going slowly. Far too slowly for that rocket ship.
This could be more drama, and it looks like Mark Scase is going to head towards the pit.
It's not going to make it, I don't think. He waved them by out of the way, so we haven't got any clues. Obviously, Murray Taylor will be standing by to catch the action when the car comes in, but the supercar has lasted about 3/4 of an hour. I don't think that smoke is too good. We know that we had some warning smoke signs.
We can see the Nissan pit crew with Fred Gibson, the team boss from Nissan Motorsport Australia, standing by. And let's see if Murray Taylor...
Oh, it's turbo, Glenn. The turbo is dead. That is out of the race. Well, certainly they'll change the turbo. Let's see if Murray can update us as it happens.
Okay, the car's just come to a stop in the pits here. A lot of smoke coming out the back. It's got the bonnet up. Mike Skate's getting out of the car. Jim Richards looks like getting into the car, but whether they get going again, I think it looks pretty doubtful. Mechanics sitting under the bonnet. Tyre people checking out the tyres, but the bonnet's down. It looks like it might be all over. Early shower for you today, Jim, no drive.
No, that's no problem.
That's the frustration of motor racing.
Really, no. It's, you expect when you start a race that you could win or you could finish it, but you've always got to respect the fact that one day, every now and again you won't get a drive, so it doesn't worry me.
Jim Richards, ever popular Kiwi, who always loves to get the fans here, but the action's still happening here at Pukekohe. This is the man that's leading.
Peter Brock, and there's more drama down by the end of the start-finish line because Emanuele Pirro and the BMW M3, we can get a shot as they come down over the hill, but the BMW M3 of Emanuele Pirro has actually pulled up just down to the left of your screen, right there, just up again, as they went past the start-finish line with Peter Brock, and it looks like one of the BMWs could be out of the race.
So Emanuele Pirro gets out of the car. The normally precision-like German equipment has obviously called it a day. Bit of smoke up the back there, whether it's just been turned off. Usually that indicates that the engine has gone to lunch. You just park, you just leave it, you walk away, you don't get mad, you just feel a bit sorry about it all.
Emanuele Pirro, alongside him is Murray Taylor. We might be able to get the word from Murray and Emanuele about why the thing is out.
What was the problem?
We had an oil pressure drop. Since the beginning the power was going down, and then it dropped too much, and I decided to stop because it would have been a big blow up.
And here's drama. It is Rob Gravett in the Whittaker's Peanut Slam Ford Sierra that was running in third place, car number 11, and he spun out, heading into the back straight up by Railway. So that looks like Gravett may have lost a chance to stay in the top three with what's been a dramatic race so far. Not so much for spectacular spills, but more for the high attrition rate with Skate and Richards out, Pirro, Shikoto out, Longhurst, Radicic, Waldock, Parsons, Hurst and Sharp.
We assume that Winkelhock is still holding third place. We'll wait for a confirmation on that.
It also depends on how much time Rob Gravett lost when he lost it. With the, and there is Joachim Winkelhock overshooting the hairpin at the end of the back straight.
Well, he appears to have his wheels and tyres all there. Whether it was a cold tyre that caught him out as he was braking.
He's coming into the pit. This could be more problems for the second of the BMW team. We'll follow his progress because this could be it for the snitches.
Okay, the car is back in the pits. They're putting it up on the jacks. They're taking the front left wheel off again, but they've also got the bonnet up. So after that incident with Rob Gravett, the mechanic's just inspecting the car now to try and find out exactly what the problem is. Joachim Winkelhock, what was the problem out there coming together with Rob Gravett?
That's 3 times. After the start, after straight in the hairpin, he pushed me out, and second time in the end of the straight, and 2 seconds later in the corner before the straight, I was inside by side with Gravett, and just don't look in the mirror.
So you came into the pits, you changed the front tyre, you went back out, and you carried straight on at the hairpin.
Yeah, it's impossible. The front actually, everything is broken. We don't know. It's impossible to go.
Rob Gravett, British Touring Car Champion, into the pits. A quick changeover with Brancatelli. How's the race gone today?
Well, the car's oversteering very badly, and Winkelhock knocked me off. I wanted to off backwards on a little spin, and apart from that, car's quite good.
What happened with Winkelhock? What actually happened?
Well, the hairpin over there, the tight corner, it's very difficult. The car's understeering and oversteering, and it's very difficult to get the car around.
So you had it coming together out there?
Well, you see what I mean when the driver looks at it as from his own perspective. Now, Gravitt's in trouble. He's obviously
Here, the mechanic.
Murray Taylor, keep an eye on Rob Gravitt.
Yeah, they're with Rob here now. I was just talking to him. Rob Gravitt on the ground here in the pit. I think probably just the heat getting to him. People with him now just helping him.
You don't think it's the effect you have on people, Murray? High five has been passed. Now, Ledecky must be in pit contact. He's saying, let him go. Graham Brown is saying to Andrew to really be nice to the car. I mean, let's keep an eye on that, though. The gap is not getting increasingly big, so I wouldn't assume there's a problem, but that's an awful lot of ground for cars to make up in such a short time. There's someone off at John Bowell. John Bowell's off at the hairpin, around about where the errant wheel was parked, I would think, too, and we didn't see it going in, but certainly he's back and running. He didn't stall the car, which is an easy thing to do. CB3 Ford car, and rejoins in second place. No threat at all from, at this stage, the BMW M3. Looks like we've got Graham Crosby
Standing by with Murray Taylor from the Win 3 Sport car.
Graham Crosby really forcing the pace there.
Yeah. I was about time out of drive, isn't it? So, no, it's good.
I'm pretty happy, Crosby. You enjoyed it out there?
Well, yeah. How many times have I gone to these places and never even got a drive? Mate, I'm doing well today. Real well. Going good.
So it's Peter Brock moving down the back straight. Putting in very quick times in practice, 61, very smooth times in race pace. A man who was running second in the Australian Touring Car Championship this year had troubles at Bathurst, but finished second in the Nissan Mobile 500, on target to win the second round of Pukekohe. And a great day for the Mobile 1 racing team with Peter Brock back in the winner's circle at Pukekohe. Coming up over Mobile Mountain, coming down the start-finish line. We'll be standing by. Here's Peter Brock. And he gets the checkered flag, so Peter Brock wins the second round of the Nissan Mobile 500, takes out the Pukekohe race. 178 laps of superb driving by Brock and Andrew Ledecky. That's a fantastic result for Peter Brock. Second will be the TB3 car, driven by Andrew Bagnall and Graham Crosby.
So confirmation of those placings with Brett Riley, Nigel Mansell's Formula 3 teammate of old, in third place, and Dave Barrow and John Billington in fourth.
Peter Brock, big smile on his face. Peter Perfect. Not a bad result.
It's very good, actually. We just sat out there and just drove to get that checkered flag, Very, very good. I'm very happy about it. Obviously, the boys will be giving the local hotels a bit of a nudge this evening, I think.
Well, upholding New Zealand honours here at Pukekohe today. A couple of renegades here. How'd it go, boys?
Yeah, well, I think for a couple of amateurs, we did pretty good against an awful lot of professional competition. And I'm pretty pleased with the outcome.
I'm equally as pleased I got a drive.